Hi, in this video I want to talk about content creation tips for people who might be creating video, audio or written content. First tip is to get your goal right. If you have got the wrong why, you're going to struggle. Make it your goal to help people, not create great videos or great podcasts or fabulous articles. You don't want to be rearranging pixels and trying to make things perfect. You want it to be your goal to help somebody. And a good way of doing that is thinking that you're doing a disservice. Every single day your content isn't out there helping someone. So if you do that, if you think that it's a disservice that you haven't created the content and published it, then it's going to help you to get it out there quicker instead of like sitting on it for 2 weeks trying to make it perfect before you publish it. And then also, this is a great hack to help you avoid the rabbit holes that are out there lying in wait for you. Slippery rabbit holes that you're going to descend of, like, what mic do I need? What lighting do I need? What camera? And how do I write? How do I introduce an article? Or whatever it is you're trying to do. There's so much content out there that if you start going down the rabbit hole of searching, you will end up buying lots of equipment you don't need and doing things that you don't need when literally you could get something up and out there that could help somebody today or tomorrow. Use that as a hack to get going faster. And also, if you think about people you're trying to help, then you're going to stop thinking about yourself and how you sound, how you look, whether you're stuttering, whether you've said things perfectly and all the rest of it. If your goal is to help other people, you get over yourself, you're less camera shy, and you just get out there. And it's by getting out there that you're going to help people and you're going to learn and get better. That's a great tip. I think it's the most important one. Get your goal right, get your why right, and get out there and help people. If you're creating videos, then you can actually create the audio and transcriptions from the video. So if you can, try and do video first, because from the video, you can pull out the audio and make a podcast out of it, and then you can pull out the actual written content and create a blog article or series of blog articles or little snippets and post them here, there and everywhere. If you do it the other way around, it gets trickier. Like you might write something out and then try and read it and then try and create a video out of it. But if you can, maybe go to video first. Another reason why you might want to do video first, it's actually harder to do video than it is to just speak into the microphone. You've got to set up the lighting, you've got to worry about getting over yourself and how you look and all this kind of stuff. Not many people can do it. And because it's harder, if you can figure it out, then you got over a barrier and you're automatically in the realms where there's less people doing it. More people are comfortable writing, then there's less people comfortable doing audio, and then there's even less people comfortable getting in front of the camera and doing a video. Also, if you've got a video, then you can leverage YouTube. And YouTube is a massive platform with loads of people, loads of people looking for help with things. How to do this, how to do that. If your goal is to help people and you're ignoring people who are lost and stuck and got a problem trying to solve it on YouTube, then maybe you're not helping them as well as you could. So leverage YouTube, especially if you want to help people. It's a huge platform. It's only set to get bigger as more and more people watch video on their phone, on these smart TVs, because broadband is just getting faster and all the technologies, things are getting cheaper. And then the other thing you can do, if you've got videos with the article, you can put the video into the page where you might post that article. Say it's on your blog and you write something. If you've got the video there and then the transcription below, or maybe the transcription has been edited enough to be more than just a transcription. It's got images in it and headings and subheadings and stuff. Some people are going to land and read all that content. Some people are going to land and watch the video. And if you can catch someone in the video and it's engaging enough and they watch all the way through, they're going to stay on this website longer. And Google sees that as an indicator that the content is relevant to whatever they search for on Google. So it's going to help with organic rankings, search engine optimization. If you want to scale this and help people more often and then ultimately try and get paid to do that, because it's like to be in business, you need two things. You need to add value and you need to get paid. The way I view it, if I can get paid to help people, then I can do more of it and I can help even more people. If I was able to spend an hour a day helping people by creating content and then I got paid for it, then maybe I could do 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, and I could get it all distributed out and send ads and all the rest of it. So if you can get people onto your email list, then it allows you to keep a relationship with them, keep adding value to them, and over time get to the point where you might be able to offer them something, information or something else that helps them with the same problem that you're currently helping them for free. After they've watched something or found something of value, I would like to get them onto an email list where I have control over what happens next. At the end or during a video or a podcast episode, obviously, you're not just the end, but throughout it, you could ask people to like it, to comment it, and to share. That's quite common. You've probably seen that on YouTube videos and things. Maybe you can actually even do specific versions for different platforms. Maybe there's different terminology. Maybe it's like, on my iTunes, leave a review and things like that. So maybe you could do specific ones and create content specific for each platform. Me personally, I'd rather go faster and just have the same thing. And then maybe finish with an evergreen call to action, something that will stand the test of time, that in 5 years' time, that call to action still makes sense. An example you might use is, to get more great content, make sure to subscribe at, and then you say your domain.com. But I've finished with mydomain.com. I don't want to finish with more words after that and for them to, what did he say? I want to finish on that, and that's what's in their head as they exit out of the video or the audio or whatever. I think it's really important to get into a rhythm, especially at the beginning when you're learning. Consider posting daily and maybe give yourself a 30-day challenge. I'm going to post every day for 30 days. Some people might say that actually you want to batch them all up and then post them. I would say at the beginning, don't do that. I would say create it and publish it. You want to catch mistakes earlier. Like once you've published it and it's out there, you might see something and go, you know what, next time I'm going to do it different. But if you batch them all up and do like 20 of them and send them off to somebody to edit and upload, by the time you figured out, oh damn, I made a mistake, you've already done 20 videos and they're all getting uploaded like that unless you redo them all. I really, really like the phrase catch mistakes earlier. Get it up and out and learn from it and keep going. Don't go back and re-edit them. Try and set aside the same amount of time each day. If you can set even aside the same time, between 10 o'clock at night and 11 o'clock at night, for me it's actually a bit longer, 10 o'clock at night and midnight, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Okay? I'm going to post a video to my YouTube channel, for instance. And I'd rather not spend 2 hours on it. I'd rather spend an hour. But if you set aside an hour all the time, what's going to happen naturally is you're going to get faster. You're going to have a little template set up. You're going to know what the mic's going to be here, the camera's there, and I know what you're just going to be faster and faster and faster. And as you get faster, maybe instead of taking an hour, it takes 45 minutes and down half. You can start adding extra steps on the end and go, right, okay, now I need to get the transcription and add it to the YouTube description, and now I can post it to here, there, and everywhere. So you can use that hour, and as you get faster, you start adding more into your process. And you're building a process. Try and document what you're doing. You won't have to document at the beginning, but over time you'll have figured out, well, I do this, then I do this, then I do this, then I do this. Write it up, one pager, and then figure out which things should you be doing and which can you delegate to other people, get a VA to do it, or a member of your team or whatever.